only thing that was blocking the fight from coming to fruition was Fury running from Deontay Wilder Trilogy. That was the only thing that was holding the fight from coming to fruition. So my question to you is more so, what's your take on Bob yesterday? He said, we're not paying Wilder step aside money. We're going to fight AJ in August, and hopefully we present an offer for Wilder to face the winner in December or November. That's what Bob was saying yesterday. And now today, he's saying, we're going to smash Wilder, and then we're going to fight AJ after that. We're going to get him out of the way. We're not going to pay him step aside money. What's your thoughts on him just constantly keep flip-flopping?
I think it just finally set in with him that the fight's going to happen, so he's got to change his tone. But he's like, were they running from him, and now they're just saying, fuck it, we're going all in on it. I mean, in reality, it's like what Joey was saying, man. It's like, they should have bank fought a long time ago. Like, the crowds didn't matter. I get that they want the crowds. Obviously, it's good for the gate, extra 5, 10 million. But still, bro, that's a fight that should have been happening. The pay-per-views would have been through the roof. All the shit talking from Wilder saying he was a cheater. The press conference would have been freaking through the roof. Man. Like, the hype was there. I mean, it's like you say, bro. Like, personally, I don't know if he cheated, but like the way he acts and the way he runs, it makes it seem like he does. Like he doesn't help him. He doesn't help himself. If he won it fair and square, he should have been fought him a long time ago.
But I'm just curious why you don't know if he cheated or not.
No, I've seen all your videos. Like, I've seen everything you put, which looks factual. Just like, I mean, like I always like to just read other things, like just see what everybody's thinking. Like, the only one that really talks about it is you, and I just want to see the third fight.
Do you think Tyson Fury cheated?
Do I think he cheated? I mean, do I think he cheated? I mean, I don't really get into an argument like that. I do think that there's a chance that he really did cheat. Because your gloves don't look like that when you're punching people in any fight, even the Canelo fight. But Canelo's gloves solid as a rock. Like everybody that punches, you don't see no flash, no nothing. They zoom in on all the cameras in every fight. And I see your pictures right here. Like I'm looking at the live stream right here. Like you see with the red circle, you see his gloves all smushed in. Like
right. So,
and who his manager is, like the type of people that they deal with. Like anything's possible with those people.
So you do think
I do. I think it's a high possibility that it's not. I don't think that it's like a certain, but I think there's definitely too much evidence to be that can't be ignored.
You don't think it's 100%?
I mean, nothing's 100%. Like, but
if someone shows you a footage of your girlfriend cheating on you, would you believe it, or you would be like, nah, it's not 100%. I don't believe it.
I mean, if there's video of her, I don't want to be vulgar, but if there's video in the action, bro, there's no denying.
And that's what I'm saying. That's footage
like,
of Tyson Fury.
That one's like a little bit. I feel like that one's a little bit weird because like that one, like it's like a certain. Yeah. Like with the commission and shit, like there's a lot of shady ass shit that goes on there. So like I'm on your side where I believe that he for sure probably cheated. But like I just want to see the third fight, just done with the bullshit. Like let's just prove it mano a mano and let's see what happens.
That's what I'm saying. And there's footage of Wilder when he fought Tyson Fury the first time, the glove bending in 90 degrees. So
I see it right here, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. The glove is not natural for the glove to bend in 90 to 100 degrees. It's not physically possible. Your wrist can't bend that far, especially with the way the gloves are made. The palm is connected to the rest of the glove. Yeah, it's not physically possible for your hand to bend like that when the glove palm is connected to the rest of the glove.
But what makes me more leaning toward that he did cheat is all this shit talking that he does, where he's like, oh, I'll beat his ass. I'll do this. I didn't cheat this and that. If you didn't cheat, you guys would have made a lot of money. Why aren't you fight? Yeah. That's just how I looked at it.
I agree. It's an eye-opener for a lot of people that don't even believe it. They're still living in denial. They refuse to believe it and see how Fury is acting and behaving. It's definitely an eye-opener where you start questioning yourself. Man, why is he running from Wilder like that?
Well, he's going to make ridiculous money.
This is why Tyson Fury is running for his life. At the end of the day, you could cheat your way to success. Don't get me wrong. You could cheat your way and cut corners to get to the top. But you're not going to be able to maintain that for a very long time because you cut major corners. And that's what Fury did. He cut major corners and he knows all the cheating codes. There's a lot of loopholes in the sport of boxing, so he took advantage of them. Like you brought up the commission, the same commission that was allowing Maidana to the same commission that allowed Maidana, they approved the gloves. Let me say it that way. They approved the gloves that were highly suspicious when he was trying to fight Floyd. And Floyd said, I fought 1,000,000 times. Y'all ain't going to get no slick bullshit on me. That's the same commission that approved Margarito gloves when he fought Chickasha Mosley, when he fought Cotto. And remember, it took Chickasha Mosley trainer to bust Margarito cheating. This is the same commission that approved Foster opponent Roman tampering with his gloves. They approved them gloves. And it took his trainer, Bobby Benton, to bust Roman cheat. This took place last year in 2020, right? So we see incidents from the roster incident to the Roman incident to this day. We constantly see this pattern of the commission not doing their job. And you got to understand, we're not talking about this sport is a football, soccer. You're not playing with one ball. You need 2 cojones to hop inside of that ring because you putting your life on the line. You're not going to go in the ring and like, okay, I'm going to have a field day. No. You don't play boxing. You got to live boxing. You got to breathe boxing. You got to shit boxing. You got to think boxing. You got to watch boxing if you're going to box. Because it's that dangerous. So when Wilder said, I want to catch a body, they were so highly offensive of that. Wilder said what? When Floyd said the same thing, Floyd said, I was ready to die every time I stepped in the ring. Floyd said, every time I fought in that ring, I was ready to die. Because that's the type of mindset you have to have. Before I lose, I'd rather die. That's how Floyd's mindset was. Not just Floyd, Ali. Ali used to tell all his opponents, if you're going to fight me, increase your insurance. I mean, it's like a nicer way of saying what Wilder said. But the point is they made a big deal about what Wilder said. And the WBC was trying to strip Wilder of his belt. And then Fury cheats. There's evidence. There's DNA evidence of the scene of the crime. They don't even want to investigate. After Wilder comes out with the evidence we provided, new media that is, they still living in denial. They still want to deflect. They still want to talk about things that can't be proven. That's secondary, such as the water, so on and so forth. When we're talking about, hey, look at the gloves, man. I mean, if you are blessed of having a vision, why are you acting like Stevie Wonder in 2020 or 2021? If you have 2020 vision, at the end of the day, this is all part of God's plan. When the trilogy arrives, you best believe Fury, his confidence is in the mud because he cheated. He was running for his life, and now he got to fight Wilder on an even playing field. On the other hand, Deontay Wilder, his confidence is through the roof. Seeing how Fury was trying to run for his life, knowing that he cheated, Wilder's confidence is on another level. And now he's even working on his technique to secure the victory. Oh, man, this case closed.
No, I think it's definitely going to be I hope the fight happens, man. There should be no way that it doesn't happen. And honestly, bro, you were the only one spitting the truth about it, about the arbitration. I didn't hear that from nobody.
Yeah, they were saying I'm crazy. I kept telling people, I'm not a lawyer. So if I know these things just based on factual information of what Bob said, I was presenting factual information, what Frank said, and just things that took place. I put the timeline in order, how the mediation stopped the Kabali fight. All I was doing is making a whole lot of sense, putting the truth together like puzzle. And they were still telling me, oh, AKHi, you lying. That's a narrative. Yeah, you dummy. The narrative is the whole absolute truth. That's the narrative. You keep talking about this is the narrative you pushing. Yeah, my narrative I'm pushing is the whole absolute truth. Everything I say is a fact. I don't say nothing out of my mouth that is not factual. What you say is nothing but an opinion. And we know opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. They kept telling me I'm delusional. It's crazy because my arbitration videos and Glovegate videos got the most dislikes. I think they got more dislikes than likes. I'm presenting the truth with evidence, with articles, with photos, with DNA evidence, you name it. The evidence was overwhelming. It was a mountain full of evidence. And they still said I was delusional. I'm lying. But they kept coming back to the truth, though, because they're allergic to it. They'd be the first one to click on my videos just to call me all type of names without pointing out what they disagree with when I'm saying everything that's factual, because they can't go against the truth. So they rather deflect instead.
Sir, because of where you're going in your career, your manager should know about stuff like this because, and you really got to get your, I'm sorry to be a dick, but you got to get your manager on board with the entire thing. Because the entire camp, what kind of gloves he wears, like he should, this is your manager's job to protect you. Like I'm supposed to protect you too, but what am I going to say to them? Hey guys, Tyson shouldn't have those gloves, it's unsafe. Barry, get the fuck out of camp.
Yeah, me too. I'll go home.
Yeah, but this,
I don't mind for 2 weeks. I've done enough. Yeah,
bro, not only these gloves beat up, you could like I can tell. No, I can tell.
They pushed
that
it to
they've
the
been
front.
beating these gloves up on a wall or something. Look, you can see that from here.
I can't believe that. But I personally,
I'm shocked. This does shock me. Like it doesn't shock me.
Bro, I can't do
It
it.
shocks me.
No, but I don't think.
No, don't. Here, you make.
This is Tyson's shit, and these are his bag, his sparring gloves that we've been sparring with. As you can see, there's no fucking padding in here, and all the padding's in the back of his fucking glove. Look at that shit. I could touch my other side of my finger with this shit, and there's shit falling out from the middle of the glove. Does he know who the fuck I am? He must not know, does he? Does he? What? Oh, he does not know. Look at this shit, man. And then, hold on, these are the sparring gloves they told me they got for me. These thick ass, look at, hold on, let's see, watch the squeeze. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Watch this shit. Get the fuck out.